Zip, zap, the boys are back. It's time for TDFA episode 6. With me, Spencer, sounding smooth like butter.
And me, Marshall. You can't hear me breathe on the mic now.
Oh my god, this guy. No longer like a deviated septum like a certain individual we know.
Say his name.
A Raymond James, named after the football stadium and financial institution. All right. It's so exciting. We got brand new microphones. If you can't tell, if your ears are stupid, you got a cochlear implant that's impeding your ability to hear the quality difference between what we had before and what we're spitting on right now. How was your week this week, Marshall? You got any fun, exciting news?
It was a normal week. Nothing too exciting.
Nothing.
Same old applying for jobs. Not getting calls back. I got a call back from one place. I had an interview.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully we hear Monday.
Oh, that is exciting.
Yeah. It's only $10 an hour, but
oh,
better than $0 an hour.
You would be matching me in salary. You trying to get in the rat race with me?
Yeah, and I'm full-time too if I get the job.
Okay, well, you beat me
and
by
you are not full-time, so I'd be making more money.
Yeah. Well, you can start paying the bills.
I don't pay any bills, neither do you.
Quit exposing me on the podcast, brother.
We're both in very good positions right now.
And speaking of being in a good position, we're in a great position to talk about our whistle wetter of the week, baby. It is from Stone Brewery, and we're sipping on the Tangerine Express IPA. There's a devil on the front who looks like he is into anal play. There's some marijuana leaves on the thing. Let's give it a sip and see what's going on.
I think it's pretty good.
Classic IPA. We had a request to do an IPA by my good friend, Nicholas. And Nick, we mentioned him in the last podcast during the Whistle Wetter segment. I said, this guy's going to give 13 reasons why he thinks Modelo, last week's Whistle Wetter, was the best beer of all time. And not only did he provide a list,
Wait.
I want to read you.
He said best of all time?
I don't know if he said best of all time.
Beers in general?
He also constantly says Modelo time foo. I don't know.
I've heard him say that plenty.
I don't know why he keeps saying foo after it.
It's a Mexican beer.
I don't know. He's a real cabron. I don't know what that means.
Isn't he Mexican?
Yeah, he wants to keep that closeted.
Oh, sorry. Just edit that out.
In our current political climate, that's like being a Jew in Nazi Germany. They're hunting them down. Oh, you're not gonna go off that? All right, cool. Now I'm out by myself. Fuck.
I really wanted to, but I couldn't think of anything to say that hasn't been said before.
Okay, so his number one reason why Modelo is the best is that the bottle shape is great for getting a new head of foam every sip. He also claims that the bottle shape is great for keeping the beer cold the whole way down. Now here's the one I take biggest issue with. Amazing citrus notes that you don't get that often in pale beers. That beer tasted crisp, light. I did not get citrus.
I got 0 citrus.
And then
citrus flavors?
And he said, better than Corona with lime.
Well, yeah, it's better than Corona. Corona's shit.
All right, now Nicholas a health nut, so
Oh,
flavor to
right.
calorie ratio is super worth it.
I don't give a fuck about that when it comes
No.
to beer, because we're drinking beer.
That's right. I've already thrown that out the window for the day. Amazing sipability.
Agreed.
Good finish. Reminds me of going on vacation. I imagine when he loves the Buffalo Wild Wings, he feels like he's on vacation watching the fucking Carolina Panthers lose every week.
Watching the Panthers lose and getting a waitress fired.
You can drink a few of these, then switch to even cheaper beer without the biggest flavor drop-off. He just contradicted himself.
I like how the one of the points is why it's the best is it's pretty shitty, so you can transfer over to other shitty beers just fine. That's not a good reason.
No.
He did contradict himself.
Yeah, he did. It tastes the most like light beer. He said compared to the flavor drop off an IPA to a light beer, which is like talking about eating toothpaste and then eating an orange. It's just not.
It's not fair. It's not the same thing.
But it is a flavor you can drink all night and not be disappointed. I can get that. I can get behind that. Goes super well with food. Now we didn't eat it with food, but I have eaten it with food.
I'm not a big
drinker and
eater.
Me neither. I find that it makes the beer taste bitter.
I agree.
And like I don't think that beer pairs well with food.
I think like if you go to one of the restaurants. I think if you go to BJ's, they always have a pair. I think if you pair them right, it'd be good. But I don't.
I think BJ's is a super underrated restaurant. I really like that place.
I agree. It's really good.
I don't know if they have them all over the country. If you have a BJ's near you, let us know. Tell us what you think. Because they're in Florida, they're popping, they're hot, and they're good.
I remember the one near the mall in Melbourne opened, and the first time I went was with you, and we had the craft sodas.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh,
those
fuck,
craft
that's
sodas.
good. Before I could drink.
They're the
Leave
pop.
They're
Whatever the
good.
kids say.
They were
very
all good. All four of them.
Fuck yeah. I love it.
And the Pizookie is
Pizookie.
to die for.
Quick pro tip to anybody out there who loves a BJ's. You can get a Pizookie for free every single time you go. You just got to know how to finesse an email. I do it every single time. Also, do it before you go because there's like a 2-hour wait for the email. So if you're looking to snag a free dessert and scam a reputable company, that's how I'd do it. But you didn't hear it from me. You heard it from Marshall. Just like that Hitler comment.
You're not really scamming them. You already overpay for the food anyway. There's a reason why they're giving out free Pizookies. So it's not a scam. Fuck you.
I'm looking for a girl
I didn't say anything about Hitler.
Free Pizookie.
Shut up with that stupid joke. I didn't say anything about Hitler. I didn't say anything about fucking scamming companies. That was all Spencer.
Whoa.
Thinks he's so
That's
fucking
libel.
clever. That's not liable, but I think you know that.
I'm not liable for what you say on this podcast, especially your strong opinions on the Jews and Hitler.
Was there more to the list?
Go super well. Widely available. Okay.
That's fair.
And it's the new hipster trend, like PBR was 2 or 3 years ago. I don't think that's a reason to drink it. It's a reason not to.
I think PBR is more than 2 to 3 years ago too.
Yeah,
that's like 4 or
PBR
5
was
years
like
ago.
2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
some
when,
dude in
like,
suspenders is drinking a PBR.
People were listening to Vampire Weekend and drinking PBR.
Oh, hold on. And because it's the hipster beer of the time, he claims that this makes you sexy to the ladies.
Oh, so that's
He says
two for one.
you got a girl on your hip, order a Modelo so she knows that you're big ball and
Guaranteed to bring her home.
Also, bonus positive is that it doesn't give you shitty breath, so once you get to kissing the women that are all over you at the bar, you don't have to be cautious about bad breath compared to IPAs or light beers.
Nick needs to sell to his audience. If he's giving us reasons, don't include kissing women, because I don't know about you, but it's been a long time since I've kissed a woman.
Yeah, never.
I wish you were lying.
Yeah, I like to think of Modelo like a Listerine. I like to swish my mouth out with a
Yeah,
Modelo.
perfect before I kiss somebody.
Like, they always had that sleazeball character in the 90s who had that shitty little mouth spray that they'd spray in their
Oh
mouth
my
before
God.
they went anywhere.
You know who used to have a mouth spray all the time?
Whom?
Carson.
Yeah.
Because his breath...
He's not kissing no woman.
No, but he was like, oh yeah, my breath just fucking stinks all the time. And he used to spray it.
They had that Listerine spray, right? Is that what he had?
Yeah, he
That
had like a little
Listerine on the
bottle.
clip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Carson, good move, because your breath did smell like shit. Like, some people have shitty breath, but he had like
It was rank.
shitty. And he knew. At least he was self-aware.
Yeah. That's the one thing he was self-aware about.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about anything else. I hope you're listening, Carson.
Yeah. Shout out Carson. I don't know if he's tall enough to listen.
I think we put 5'4" as the shortest man
height
to listen,
limit.
so he's 2 inches off.
Okay, and then, so that was the end of his Also goes well with tequila shots, which brings in more girls.
I don't like tequila.
And neither do I.
And I don't get women. So
Maybe
not a
that's
good
why we
reason.
don't get women, is we gotta drink tequila.
I'm not drinking something that tastes like cigarette smoke to get women. I know, keep making fun of me.
I love making fun of you.
I'm holding the mic. Walt's on a stand. He thinks it's fucking hilarious.
I do. It's on a stand. What are you touching it for?
It's fun to touch.
Oh.
I've never touched something this size.
That's what I hear the women say about me. Fun to touch. It's mostly cougars.
I have no comment.
Okay. And then I asked him, because my biggest complaint, that was my shoe on this shitty stool. I also asked him about that foil that goes around it.
Oh, yeah. The stupid foil?
Yeah, the foil. I said it gets everywhere, and he said, foil decides the reals from the fakes. I guess the beer has rejected you. Foo. The reals from the fakes. That
He's calling you a fake.
Yeah, he called me a fake.
How long have you known Nick?
A decade.
And he's calling you a fake.
Yeah. I guess that decade was fake.
All gone. Wasted. He just wasted it.
Yeah. I'm going to spike his tires. I'm going to really get one over him. Put sugar in his gas tank.
Piss in it.
Is that worse?
I don't know, but I think it does the same thing as sugar.
Well, I have diabetes, so it's sweet to the taste, too.
I'm surprised I don't actually have diabetes with the way my diet's been the last year.
I think diabetes is hard to get.
Yeah, there are certain people that you look at like they have diabetes and they don't.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a good point.
I think that it's like, I bet you in like 10 years, they'll be able to run your genetic code and be like, you're going to get diabetes no matter what you do. I mean, obviously there's type 1s, but I feel like there's type 2s out there that I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass too. I don't know anything. My dad has diabetes. I don't know anything about it. And I don't think he does either because he is not doing it well. And he's going to come at, my dad listens so much, he's going to come after me. I do take care of my diabetes.
You know how like you don't floss the whole year and then you go to the dentist to get checked up and you floss?
No, I'm not fucking gross.
But shut up. You know what I mean. And you floss the day before, right?
Uh-huh, of course.
Your dad is the same shit with diabetes, doesn't he? When he gets checked up.
That's right.
He eats like dick the whole year. And then before his check,
he gets checked up every 3 months, so he eats like dick for 2 months, and then for 2 weeks he's like, I gotta go. He wants to go to Panera every single day for that 2 weeks. I gotta go to the doctor.
Panera sucks.
Panera sucks big dick. Panera's the loser restaurant of this week. Don't go there. It's gone downhill. I think it used to be good probably like 10 years ago when it was a little more underground, but they've gotten too big for their britches and outgrown doing things the right way. Everything's frozen. Fresh, not frozen. I mean, Wendy's does a better job, am I right? Haha.
That was my sister's second job.
Panera?
Panera, yeah.
A lot of people's first job, Panera.
Yeah, she worked at Sonic when they still skated for her first job.
Oh, yeah? Could she skate?
Yeah, really well.
She was a skater girl?
I don't think she was a skater, but she knew how to.
I can't skate.
I'd have no desire to.
You have any special skills?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither.
I kind of suck at most things I do.
I have this innate ability to be terrible at everything I try.
That's our skill.
Yeah.
I'm below average at fucking everything I try.
That's right. I think it really sets the bar low for me, so when I have my peaks, they don't have to be very high, and I feel like I'm on Mount Everest.
On top of the fucking world.
That's right. That guy died at Mount Everest a couple weeks ago. You remember that?
Yeah. But a lot of people die.
Yeah, quit fucking climbing
It's not meant to be climbed.
Don't climb it.
Was it 30,000 feet or something?
Yeah, there's this, like, some people are just wired that way. They're like, they see something high as fuck, and they're like, I need to climb that.
You know who did that when he was a young man? Before he had me? My father.
He was yeah.
The radio towers around town,
Uh-huh.
like downtown, there's some, there used to be water towers. He climbed those, no rope.
No rope?
Straight up, straight down. I said, why? He goes, oh, I wanted to. It's exhilarating. I go, what if you fall and die?
Then rip in peace. I don't know.
Whatever.
So, you had some exciting topics you wanted to bring to the table this week. Go ahead and start off with whichever one that you think is going to be the sauciest, the most excellent, the tastiest joint.
You ever see like a name, like a kid's name, and you go, that's fucking stupid?
Yeah, most people's names.
That's what I want to talk about.
Okay.
Because I had a friend show me, one of her Facebook friends named her kid Spatula. That's
like how do you spell it?
That's SPATULLA.
Oh no.
LA.
Oh no.
Like the utensil. And it reminded me, speaking of Carson, his stepmother told us a story. I don't know if you were there.
No.
Of her sister or something named her kid Seven.
What?
7.
Like the number between 6 and 8?
Yeah, 7. Like
Why 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9.
That's right.
But why would you name your kid 7?
I think that...
Do you think it's different? You think it's cool?
I mean, she might have been on drugs. I mean, that lady was on drugs. So that
Yeah, that lady was definitely on drugs.
So I think people... I think that 9 months isn't long enough for some people to figure out what they want to call their kid. Like, I know exactly what I'm going to call my kid right now. Ask me.
What's some of your kid's name?
Janice. Boy or girl?
Boy or girl's Janice?
Yeah, Janice.
At least Janice is more acceptable. We had my roommate's girlfriend. She knows an Apple.
Whoa!
And then isn't there an actress named Apple or something?
No, there's it's like Jenny McCarthy or someone like that. Married to Jim Carrey's. She has a daughter named Apple as well.
It's like, why?
Because apples are fruity and tasty, and you want your kid to come out fruity and tasty. I think that lady is an anti-vaxxer.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. So she's stupid.
Whoa. I don't take note. Marshall was anti-vaxxer. I'm accepting of all communities.
Don't be accepting of anti-vaxxer.
I
hope Janice, you're going to vax Janice, but Janice is going to go to a school with a kid who wasn't vaxxed, and your kid's going to have to get smallpox. And then
Janice will choose their gender and their vaccines.
Sorry.
Sorry, Janice.
Sorry, Janice. Can I be godfather to Janice?
Yeah. Sure. Although I'm only interested in married couples, but that's okay because you're going to marry my sister here in just a few
Yeah,
weeks.
she agreed to it.
Yes, Marshall is betrothed to my sister. We sent out the text. My sister replied in emoji format just as I requested. So Marshall is a engaged man. Sorry, he's off the market, ladies. I know.
Not really.
On the Instagram, we get DMs out the ass. People going, who's the sexy guy with the little mouse ring in his nose?
Sorry, I'm taken.
Yeah. Like, Stuart Little's probably the best movie ever made, right?
No.
Okay,
but it's a good one.
Yeah. Hugh Laurie, you didn't even know he was British.
Yeah, he played the perfect American.
Perfect American dad. I love that scene where he takes Jonathan Lipnicki to go sailboat, a remote control sailboating in the little pond, and somehow Stuart ends up on the boat. And then there's that fucking asshole kid who's trying to sink his boat because he knows the little rats on it.
What a fucking dick! You're trying to kill the mouse.
The fall off between Stuart Little 1 and 2 was fucking disgusting, and it may have been the biggest tragedy America's ever faced.
The biggest?
One of them.
What about, like, Pearl Harbor? Stuart
Little 2.
9/11.
Ooh, maybe.
Debatable.
I really
got you there.
I think Stuart Little 2's worse than Tiananmen Square.
Oh, yeah. Who really cares about that? We live in America.
That's right.
Tiananmen Square.
If I were to name my kid Tiananmen Square, would that be a good name?
Well, here's my thing with the stupid name.
Uh-huh.
Part of me is like, don't name your kid that. And the other part's like,
who cares?
Do what you want. If you want other kids to call your kid Tiananmen Square, go for it. You're probably not going to get bullied for that name.
Yeah, because most kids don't know what the fuck that is.
How do I say that?
You're not going to get bullied till maybe high school if they're paying attention, which most kids don't.
They don't pay attention.
Most people don't know what Tiananmen Square is.
No.
I would say if you were to poll the people born after Tiananmen Square, which we're in that category, they had the anniversary of it just, I think, like last week or something. And I would guarantee you 80% of the people, like that, you know that Jimmy Kimmel bit where he asked people about like fake sporting events and stuff like that?
He did that, and he also did like the, what do you prefer, the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare?
Oh, yeah. Same thing.
Yeah, people don't know.
Most people are just uneducated, dumb idiots, which is why we named our podcast this. Because we're dumb idiots. We're going to get things wrong. We're going to say things that you're going to get infuriated at because we don't know what we're talking about. much like Tiananmen Square. I don't know what happened, but I know what it is. I know there were tanks. I know there was a little boy who went missing after the tanks. I know he was standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah, with the groceries.
Did he have groceries?
He's holding the groceries up, telling him to stop. Yeah, it's like a famous picture, right?
Yeah.
That's something of a different historical
But did you know he like disappeared after?
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him.
I think the Chinese might have him.
You think he's still alive in Chinese?
Yeah, in a Chinese prison.
Chinese prison.
He goes, I just had a grocery.
No.
I don't know what's going on.
He was done with those tanks.
Don't tread on me.
Get the fuck out of my town, dude.
Oh, that's like those badass Asians during the LA riots on the top of their convenience stores. He probably cut from the same cloth.
Probably. I really like Asian people, actually.
I've never met an Asian.
I think they're made fun of too much.
I don't actually. That's a lie. I had a very good friend in elementary school. His name was Jeffrey. Shout out Jeffrey if you're listening. You would love this podcast because you were pretty ride or die, homie. He taught me how to use chopsticks. I can use them to this day. Pick up a single grain of rice.
Hell yeah.
Special skill. I just found one. Boom. I can use chopsticks. Take that, America.
I can't use chopsticks.
Yeah, I knew it. Because you're a big dumb idiot.
When I get sushi with my friends, I know you're about to say I hate sushi, but let me finish my story.
I can't hate it. I can't eat it.
Oh, that's right. You can't. What? You don't like it. I know you wouldn't like it.
Okay, that's a
What was that? It was your mother. It's like you can get chicken, and I almost told your mom. I had never heard of chicken sushi because we were gonna go. She wanted to go to whatchamacallit.
The sushi factories.
And you're like, I can't eat fish, so well, you can get chicken. I'm like, I don't think they make.
I don't think they make chicken either.
I know they make like vegetarian and shrimp.
I'm not eating vegetables, dude.
But what's with everyone? Everyone hates vegetables. It's not. They aren't bad.
Yeah, I eat vegetables too.
I see grown adults.
But I'm not eating a whole meal of vegetables. That's not how I want to eat my meal.
But you meet grown adults who don't eat any vegetables.
Yeah, they're probably named Apple or some dumb shit.
Some shit or fucking Seven or Spatula.
Are there any other dumbass names? Oh, actually, you know what? I was thinking earlier this week. I was thinking about what the best name is. And I think I fall into that category. I think you fall into that category of bomb-ass names. Because they're not too out of the box. It's a name. It's not an object. Like, you can't... If your name is Dream or some nonsense, some bullshit like that...
That's a stretch.
This is...
Didn't we go to high school with a Dream?
Yeah, she was not very bright. She'll never listen to this.
She made fun of Miss What's-Her-Face, the math teacher. The real sweet one that everyone had in 12th grade.
Yeah, I don't remember. McHugh?
Yeah, she was really nice, and she was one that made fun of her. I'm like, that's like the worst teacher to make fun of.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't give a fuck.
She was a scumbag.
Yeah.
My sister worked with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But she'll never listen to this because she's not smart enough to find it, so it's okay.
And if she does, I don't fucking care.
Yeah. What are they going to do, beat me up? I'll call the police. I've watched enough live PD to know how this goes down. You go to jail, and I get to laugh my way to the bank. But I sue you for attacking me.
But I do agree with you that we have, like, unique names.
Yeah. But
they're not, like, stupid. I've met one other Marshall, and I've never met another Spencer in my life.
Yeah, I see Spencer a lot as a last name.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a last name.
But what I think the perfect... I'm sorry, that P was so peaky. I think the perfect names are names that sound like names, but you don't see every day, that could be on a coffee mug, but you like generally walk into a store and go, they ain't gonna have my name.
I've been to like 1,000 places for vacation.
They spell it wrong or something? And
maybe once or twice I've seen the name Marshall. I've never seen Marshall.
Yeah.
You always see other names like, I think there's less Marios in America than there are Marshalls.
You say Mario or Mario?
Mario.
Yeah, me too.
To me, Mario, it's not how you say it.
Mario. People from New Jersey, that's where that comes from.
Mario.
New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
We got a download in Pennsylvania, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Shout out to you in Pennsylvania. We got a lot of shout outs this week. Well, a little housekeeping. That's what they call it in podcast world.
Housekeeping, yeah.
Little housekeeping. Shout out to our internet. We had a download in Brazil. A download in Canada, Ontario. Thank you.
Go Raptors.
Go Raptors. I don't even know. We had a download in Australia. I don't remember which province. I don't even know what they call them in
the
Australia.
Land Down Under we did?
Yes, one in Australia. We had a crazy Euro. We're got a Euro invasion going on right now. Crazy people out in Europe. We respect you. We'll smoke some cigarettes for you. We'll wear tracksuits for you, Eastern Europe. Thank you so much for listening. And speaking of the Raptors, tonight is the night of I think it's the 6th game.
Yep, game 6.
Game 6 of the NHL playoffs, and I watched the first time I've watched TV or a hockey game on TV from beginning to end was just the other night, Game 5, and I can't tell you that I've ever had as much fun watching a sporting event in my life.
Hockey's fun to watch.
Yeah, basketball. I don't care. I don't care if it's playoff basketball. I don't care if it's regular season basketball. I don't care if it's Olympic basketball. That shit's boring. There's too many fouls. There's too many rules. They don't give a fuck in hockey. They're playing the whole time. If there's a penalty, they stop play for like 30 seconds. They take them out of the game, and then there's a disadvantage to there's actually like a disadvantage to doing something wrong.
Power play, baby.
Power play. Power play. They even have a badass name.
I think if we were doing this in the 80s and 90s and we watched basketball, you would like it because you would be watching.
I like a Bill Laimbeer.
You'd be watching Robert Parrish punch the fuck out of Bill Laimbeer.
Yeah.
And barely any stoppage. Yeah. They just kick Parrish off the court and they go back to playing.
Yes.
There's no fucking replay. There's no, well, do we tech him up? Do we call a flagrant? It's like, oh, he punched the guy, get him out of there, let's fucking play ball.
Play ball, yeah.
Especially fucked up Michael Jordan in the 80s.
Basketball has turned to this pussy-ass sport where
it sucks.
It's like soccer. You know what Americans hate? Soccer. Football for you Euro fans. Shout out Europe. We're big over there. Basketball has turned into this fucking skirt bullshit ass game where it's stoppage. To watch a game of basketball, I don't even know. I bet you it takes 4 hours for one game. No,
not quite that long.
He made a face.
Hours.
A couple hours too long.
It's still too long.
It's too long.
I think the best era of basketball was the
90s.
The late 90s or 2000s because there wasn't people getting into big fights, but there was still hard fouls and they just let them play. You can't, as a basketball player, if you're physical, they don't let you play. You're getting fouled all the time, or you're getting called for fouls. Bullshit.
You had the Pistons in the 90s. Guess what you didn't do for the Pistons in the 90s? You couldn't play in the paint. You were going to get fucked up. You were going to get your ass kicked if you hit the paint. So the game became more difficult. Right now,
it made teams better who had to play the Pistons. Yeah. It made Michael Jordan the player he was.
You're seeing these fucking run-up scores of 120 to 118.
Boring.
Oh, but it's high scoring. Yeah, because they get 2 free shots every 10 seconds. 2 free ones. Free throw. Unless you got Shaq on your team. Then you got a lot of missed opportunity. He was a big target. Man, if I was playing in the 90s, I'd be going after Shaq's knees so bad. I'd be chop blocking him. They're like, you can't chop block Shaq.
Oh, you would get ejected for that.
So what? I took out Shaq.
You wouldn't take out Shaq with a chop block. He'd go right back out there.
No, you wouldn't. Not if I did it right.
No, Shaq was a pretty big dude.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I was going to Ryan Dunn wrap myself around a tree on Shaq's legs.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Is that embellishment?
No, 6'3.5".
That's being an asshole. How much do you weigh, if you don't mind?
I'm like 270.
Add a foot.
Okay.
Add 50 pounds.
Okay.
That's Shaq.
Yeah.
Of muscle.
Yeah.
He wasn't fat, so okay. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, you look like you weigh less than that, by the way. You look good.
Thank you. I got a lot of extras.
Yeah.
A lot of extra skins.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Anyway, back to hockey. I've watched hockey on TV and like it, but you go to the game. You ever been to a hockey game?
Yeah, I went to one minor league hockey game. My mom got free tickets from work, and I thought I would like it more. It was exciting, but I saw a fight, which I love the UFC. I love combat sports. I like to see action. But I was at the live hockey event, and I was like 10 or 11, and a fight started. And it made me uncomfortable immediately. I was not okay with it. I was like really worried that they were going to hurt each other because they were really hitting each other.
Yeah, they hit each other fucking hard.
And there's no defense in a hockey fight. They're not trying to.
They're just trying to fuck each other up. And then
it scared me. I was like, oh no.
yeah, but you're also a kid.
I was a kid. It was traumatizing.
Next season, we should go to a Lightning game.
A Lightning game? I'd be so down. Or a Solar Bears game and
Yeah.
save a buck.
I went to 3 or 4 last year with some friends.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing like you get. It's one thing to watch hockey, but to watch it with a crowd like Tampa Bay, those fans go fucking crazy, and they start the "fuck you" chants to their teams.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
It's like
get
like
the fuck off our
ECW
ice.
wrestling.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Get the fuck off our ice. That's what they say down in that's what they say down in Hawaii when they're talking about the crack cocaine they're smoking. Get off our ice, brudda. That was my favorite part of Dog the Bounty Hunter. You got to learn all the new drug terms that they had. Dog the Bounty Hunter was one of my favorite shows as a kid. You fuck with it?
Yep.
Oh my god. Beth had the biggest titties in the world.
Yeah, but she was gross looking.
Yeah, she was so gross. She looked like a truck stop waitress.
Yeah, I think it's a truck stop whore.
And what was with Dog the Bounty Hunter? Like, he had a kid of every age. He had a baby. He had like toddlers. He had a teenage daughter. He had.
I think he just liked kids. So he kept.
But he was in prison too. So when was he having time to make all these fucking kids?
You know they have the what are those visits called?
Oh, conjugal visits?
Yeah, they probably had those.
Man, I'd love a conjugal visit.
You'd love one?
Yeah.
Well,
I gotta go to prison, right?
Or your wife has to go to prison, or your girlfriend, your SO.
Oh, I thought you just got a
No, you don't just go. No, you don't just go.
I thought they were just promoting prostitution in prisons.
No.
Fuck. I thought it was a free pass.
Yeah, I should talk to a woman.
No, I'm not talking to ladies.
Yeah, I know.
They're scary, airy.
Anyway, who do you think's gonna win tonight? Because everyone's going, oh, Boston's gonna kill the series, and it's 3-2, right? St. Louis.
3-2 St. Louis. I listened to a podcast, and it got me interested. I listened to PKA, Painkiller Already. Taylor on there talks about the Blues constantly. He got me to bandwagon on. I'm gonna be honest. This is the first time I've ever joined a bandwagon. I'm proud of it. I'm not like a fan for life. Like, I'm not gonna go out and buy a jersey.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna protest my love for the team and pretend that this was my team all along. I didn't watch all season. I don't really give a fuck. But if you got a dog in the fight, it's just like fantasy sports.
It's fun.
It makes the game more fun.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching basketball.
That's why I was such a huge football fan. Now I'm not so much because I've gotten older and my priorities have changed. We're in high school. I was a huge Seahawks fan. Still am. Because every year they're in the playoffs fighting for the fucking Super Bowl. If I was like a Titans fan, I'd be like, oh, fuck this. We're going 6 wins every year. Sorry to Titans fans.
I've seen the Titans live. It was unimpressive.
What year?
It would have been Vince Young era.
Oh.
So they were like semi-okay, but they weren't great.
Moments, yeah.
I lived in Jacksonville.
It's before he tried to kill himself, right?
Yeah. He tried to kill himself the following season. I lived in Jacksonville, and one of the things that they did was if your school was sponsored by Winn-Dixie was a big sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars, they would give, the local Winn-Dixie would give your school Jags tickets. And every week they picked a student that could win Jaguars tickets. So one week, my sister got picked by her grade level to be the fan of the week or whatever, because she was outstandingly not a behavioral problem. And so that week, my sister got 4 free tickets. Me, my mom, my sister, and her friend went. Her and her friend could give a dog's dick about football. I was having the time of my life. I was on an NFL game. I didn't even watch football. I didn't care about football.
But as a kid.
But I was a kid, and it was exciting, and it was pouring down rain, and I was in the rain. I didn't give a fuck. I was watching that game. But we left because of the rain, because my sister was not interested, and they were her tickets, and she was done, and they were free, so it's not like my mom was out any money.
Yeah.
Other than buying concessions or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next week at school, I get picked to go to this thing where you sit and the principal would read you a story, and at the end he was like, prize, you can win Jacksonville Jaguars tickets if you answer a trivia question. And Marshall knows that I have a deep, deep love for trivia. I'm very good at it. I'm a savant, they say. People want me on their team. They're like, I get picked last in like maybe a sprinting event, like maybe a relay, definitely pick me last. I would never pick me in a running, a foot race they call it, a rat race. Don't pick me. Don't pick me for your group project. I'm not doing any work. I'm the scumbag. No way. But if you want somebody to have random ass knowledge about some stupid ass topic that he should know nothing about, I'm your guy. I'm the guy you want on your team. And so the guy reads his story, and he's like, all right, I'm going to pick whoever. And he picked like 8 kids. And he read an Uncle Remus story. And if you don't know Uncle Remus, he wrote the classic story, Sound of the South. I think it's Sound of the South, which is what the ride Splash Mountain is based off of. One of my favorite rides at Walt Disney World as an adult. Terrified as a child, never went on it. But, and the question was, who wrote it? And he said it at the very beginning, so you had to be paying attention. And he kept picking little kids because the adults have this weird, fucking stupid idea that little kids deserve things more than bigger kids. Also, they think that they deserve it more than adults, and sometimes they don't. Like the kid, like some kids are just too young and dumb to even recognize what happened, right? And I understand you're like, oh, I can make an impact on this young person's life and change their whole life around, but it could mean dick to them. Like I always see that in like sporting events where it's like 50 adults want the baseball player, another shit sport, baseball, want the baseball player to throw the glove out to them or whatever, or the ball. And then there's just this one 5-year-old kid whose dad pushed him over there, and the dad's going to end up with the ball anyway. And the kid's going, pick me. And they throw it to the little kid every time. I think that adults should be getting the baseballs sometimes. And I don't want the baseball. I just said baseball's a shit sport. So I'm not whining. Don't come into my comment section saying I'm whining that I want baseballs. Also, please come into my comment section because it's fucking empty.
It is.
Yeah. Rip.
We'll get there.
So I think that's enough about sports. This isn't a sports cast. We ain't sports boys.
Anyway, you brought up trivia.
Oh.
And I don't know, but there was a time in our life where trivia was very important to us.
That's right. That's how we ate.
When we lived together, before you bailed on me.
Yep.
We would go to the Gators Dockside. I don't know. That's probably a regional restaurant, but
Very much so.
It's a normal sports bar.
Little pub.
They're
okay.
We go to trivia and we'd always win. Just the two of us. No cheating.
You cheated a couple times.
But not enough to where it was us getting last and first place.
No, it was the difference between second and first or third and first.
We beat the shit out of those adults every week.
Every week.
Brought 12 fucking people.
Yeah. No, we were playing against people that had squads. And
we were just hungry.
And yeah, we were hungry. Like, we didn't have money. We didn't have...
Still don't have money.
Yeah, we still don't have money. We still need that trivia money. And so I was like, you know what? Let's take a gamble every week. I go, I'll pay for it if we lose, but let's go and see if we can win. And sure enough, week after week, we win $50 cards, and we ate like a solid meal every single week, and it was all you could eat. So like, if we didn't eat the day before, we made up for it that day.
I mean, it was a point where we can't afford anything to. Wednesday it's Gators time. We're getting an appetizer, we're getting drinks, and we're getting the all you can eat because we can afford it.
That's right. We were high balling. We were like King Midas in there. I ordered any wing I wanted. The trivia guy, we always sat next to him. He liked us the best. He was cool. rooting for us to win. We won so much. 1 week we won fucking tickets to go to Hallowscream, a Halloween event.
And we gave them to the waitress, right?
That's right. As a tip, we tipped on our gift card to even out the gift card so we could get it because we had just won another $50 one. And then plus a bonus prize that week was they were giving away tickets to Hallowscream, and I think you had already went or something.
I think it was We just didn't want to go.
We didn't want to go.
We didn't envision.
I don't ever want to go.
We didn't envision a time where we would go, so we were like, "Fuck it, let's give it to somebody."
We said to the waitress, "Hey, would you go to this?" And we showed her the tickets, and she goes, yeah. Me and my boyfriend were planning on going." And I was like, "Fuck, she has a boyfriend. Do you have a coworker who's single?" But no, we ended up giving him. So we gave him a little date night.
I hope they had a good time.
I don't know. We never had her again, and she never thanked us. That was kind of shitty.
Yeah,
I didn't like
whatever.
that. I was being extremely generous. Probably the best tip she got all night.
We're building karma.
Except
That's all
for
that
her
matters.
boyfriend. You probably gave her a tip that night, too.
Probably had a little dick.
Yeah, well, that makes 3 of us.
But we were building karma. We're paying it forward.
Yeah.
It'll pay off someday.
Someday, hopefully. You know what? I think I have bad luck because I never stopped for turtles in the middle of the road.
No,
No, I hit them.
you hit them.
No, I
You
don't.
fuck your car up because the turtle's fine afterwards. They just got a fucked up shell.
Turtle soup, Pa. I just got one.
You know, I never hit an animal until one night we were going to our friend Henry's house.
Yep, Yep.
I left my mom's neighborhood, hit a fucking armadillo,
Mm-hmm.
entered Henry's neighborhood, hit another
Armadillo.
armadillo. I was like, what the fuck is with these armadillos tonight? I've never hit an animal until the night. 2. What's the likeness? I want the odds.
Odds? Probably like 1 in 10.
You think?
No, probably way more than that.
Maybe, yeah.
1 in a billion thousand.
Something like that.
Yeah, 1,000 billion.
Stupid. I thought I fucked my car up.
I was so scared. I had the same situation. I was leaving Henry's house, and I was driving down the road, and this possum came out of nowhere. As in, I wasn't paying attention, and there was a possum in the middle of the road. And I didn't hit him with a tire. He just went underneath my car, and I could feel because my car rides low to the ground. I could feel it like under my car as I drove over him, like because I was hitting him. His like little head was bobbing off the bottom of my muffler and shit. Marshall's laughing because I was bobbing my head like I think that the possum may have looked like. I can't wait till we get video because I think this podcast will shoot up in views because number one, we're sexy. All the women love us. As you could tell, we told you earlier, we're lady killers, like Ted Bundy. And a shout out episode 2. It did very well. So I could feel it. And then I was like, fuck, I just killed a possum. And I was really worried I fucked up my car. Because it's kind of violent. It's not, like, if you've never hit an animal before, like, you get this rush and, like, you kind of feel good about yourself. Just kidding. That's not how you feel. And if you do, you need to go seek help. But you feel like shit instantly. But the fucking possum lived.
It's his fault.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been in the middle of the fucking road.
Well, they're blind, too.
I don't think that's true.
Or they can't see very well or some shit.
I don't know what the problem is with possums. I did read on Reddit this week that possums are like super good for like an environment.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They're
like
required.
they do a lot. They eat poisonous snakes, and like if a possum gets stung, remember that video? Honey Badger don't care.
Yeah.
Apparently, possums don't give a fuck neither.
They're like that.
Yeah, whatever happened to that Honey Badger? Like he was a big gay, huh?
I guess.
He never hit another video off though.
No. What a shame.
Yeah, shout out him. That guy made a
don't know
good
his
video.
name, but
I have no clue. Okay, we took a little break and now we're back. We're like NPR. You just heard some jazzy tunes from jazz music, and now we're on with car talk. Speaking of cars, you shouldn't drive cars when you drink and drive. I've seen a lot of pushback from my last stance on this topic, so I'm going to go out on the record and say, if you drive sober, get pulled over.
I think you messed that up.
I may have.
Speaking of drinking,
Mm-hmm.
did I already tell you the story? Last year, I went to Applebee's with some coworkers. I got drunk. Before I went home, to sober up, I got Taco Bell.
Okay, good call. I do this often.
It's a great place to go. They're S-tier food.
Yes, and they're open late.
So I went to Taco Bell, and it was pretty busy, so I went inside. Waiting in line. There's a girl in front of me. She's clearly braless.
Ooh.
You can see her nipples, and I go, she looks familiar. It was a porn star
Oh.
A legitimate porn star, yeah.
Now, did you recognize this in the line, or did it at later?
I was in line. I go, I think that's her name's Ashley Adams. That's her porn name. And I think I know who this is. But I was like drunk, so I was like, I just want to get food.
Mm-hmm.
So I went, ordered, and I kept looking at her. I'm like, that's her. I Googled it. She's from Tampa, Florida. With the same birthday, same age.
Same age?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Same exact birthday.
Yeah.
Like same year, same month,
Yeah.
same day.
Yeah.
I
So
think
if you Google her birthday, you know my birthday.
Yeah, check the Wikipedia.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
It just caught me off guard because you don't really. Because there's a lot of famous people. I don't know if she qualifies as famous, but there's a lot of personalities in Tampa, and I've never seen one until then.
Now, I was not familiar with Ashley Adams, so I did a little research here.
She's okay looking.
Says here that she's been featured in the porn production company Naughty America. And if you don't know them, they have
the best porn in the world, or whatever they say. They have some weird saying.
No, it's they used to be back in the day. Oh, that wasn't no. They used to say it was red lips with a piercing in the middle.
Yeah.
And they go, Naughty America, every single time, and that's how you knew you were watching a banger video.
That was perfect.
Thank you. I'm well versed in the topic. So let's see here. What did they say about her? They say that this must have been written a while ago because it says she's 20 years old. Has only been in the porn biz since 2014. So she's a 5-year vet at this point.
Means 18 years old. She turned 18 and started it.
She's already made quite the name for herself as the perfect all-American whore next door. Born in Florida, now living in California. A sexy slut has it all. A hot bod, natural, huge, 36 double Ds raining in. Suitcase full of sex toys. Oh, I'm sorry. 36 double D. Tits. I never called boobs tits. Well, maybe I do sometimes.
I don't either.
Depends on the girl. If I respect them, you have breasts. If I think that you're stupid, you have boobies. And if I think you're hot, you got nice tits. Is that how you do
your
it?
gauge? I don't think I have a...
Oh.
I think I just say
Just
what's
me.
on my
Just
mind.
me. Okay. Whatever. Fuck it. Suitcase full of sex toys and surprisingly goofy personality that makes her tons of fun to be around. Her legs may be long and lanky, but professionally, Ashley is nothing if not very well rounded.
She said goofy and fun to be around.
Yeah.
Because at Taco Bell, she was kind of being a bitch to her friend.
Oh, well.
And I recognized that as I was drunk.
That's not good. Hold on. I just saw a word that I've never seen before. She squirted for...
Oh my god.
She squirted for Bang Bros.
Holy shit.
Done anal facials. Anal facials? Is that scat porn?
No, I think it's just...
From ass to face?
You just do anal and then come on their face.
Oh my god. For Evil Angels in Mile High. Had her first IR scene, interracial, for the kids out there. For Blacked. And also does bondage, fetish, and les work. That was the word I Les work. Ashley was raised in a strictly religious atmosphere, but didn't stop her from exploring and enjoying and finally starring in porn. According to the athletic porn star herself, her hobbies are as follows.
Athletic.
Okay, masturbate. That's hobby number one.
Whose hobby is to masturbate?
I think most of America's.
But it's not really a hobby.
No, I wouldn't.
It's an
Activity.
activity.
Can you
What are
imagine?
you know, like on a first date, you're nervous and you go, what are your hobbies? Oh, I like to masturbate. That's a big hobby of mine. What? That's not a hobby.
You tell me about your
hobby is to masturbate on camera for money. That's your hobby, not to just masturbate.
You're at an interview. Tell me about your hobbies. Well, first off, I like to masturbate.
What's your greatest weakness? Well, I come too quick when I masturbate. What's your greatest strength? I only masturbate twice a week.
It shows that I have self-control.
So where's my job offer?
workout masturbate. She had masturbate.
So she likes masturbating and workout masturbating?
I think this is the order in which she does it. This is her hobby.
This is her day.
Her day starts with masturbating.
Okay.
Then she goes and works out.
She hits the gym.
Masturbates. And then masturbates. She also prefers the pile driver position.
I hate watching that position.
So get in shape, boys.
My God.
I'm unfamiliar with the pile driver position.
It's fucking stupid. Look it up when you get home.
But seriously, Ashley really appreciates her loyal fans and interacts with them a lot on Twitter and Instagram. I went onto her Instagram. She had about 6 posts.
That's it?
Yeah, but she's probably one of those that archives.
And then deletes.
Yeah. If it doesn't do as well. A generous Lil, Lil apostrophe, freak. She's a saucy Italian gal who'll cook up an Italian.
Oh, that's why her nose is so big.
Yeah, she has a weird looking nose. We'll have a picture up of her. Italian feast. Eat pussy or happily have her pussy eaten. So you know what I like after a nice pasta and red sauce? I like to have to eat pussy or to have my pussy eaten.
Your pussy eaten.
Oh, molto bella. I love my pussy eaten.
This is her Pornhub description?
Yes.
I like to think that she hired some intern and they had her write out her description. And they're like, she works out, she masturbates, she eats spaghetti, and she likes to eat pussy.
Catch all of Ashley's talents, plus a fistful of cum here on Pornhub. A fistful.
So 7 days a week, this is her schedule. She wakes up, masturbates, goes to the gym, masturbates.
That's right.
Eats a pasta dinner.
Eats pussy.
Gets her pussy eaten. Go to sleep. Yeah. Wake up, do it all again.
Yeah. She's living the sweet life of Zach and Cody.
I wasted 4 years of my life going to school.
Yes, that's right.
If I was just born with a vagina, I could have done that.
Okay, let's see here. She's got we got the stats page like for so her gender's female. Birthplace Tampa. So it checks out. Marshall Story.
Go Tampa.
Age 22. That's right. Yeah, you're 22.
22, yep.
Star sign. We won't read that because it might contradict.
Well, I see her age different everywhere, so I like to say we were born the same day.
Yeah, because it doesn't even make sense. Oh yeah, it does. Maybe not. Yeah, it does. Never mind.
What's her sign? What'd she say her sign is?
Pisces.
Oh, maybe IMBD.com is lying to me.
I was watching MasterChef Junior. Weird transition from porn to MasterChef Junior. I don't link these two in my brain at all, but I do. Pisces. Do you remember that cut video where the guy comes on, the astrology specialist, and I
love that guy.
Yeah, he tells the girl that she's a Pisces because she has fish teeth.
She has fish teeth. That wasn't the one he got right?
Yes.
It was her.
So I had a woman come into my office, and I thought she might have fish teeth. So I had to scan her ID, and I took full note, because I don't know the astrological signs, because that shit's fucking whack and stupid. People that believe in that also believe in ghosts, and they're dummies. I go on record. You can take that's from Spencer. If you read your fucking sign every week and you think that has anything to do with anything, you might be on the spectrum.
So what Spencer likes to do is out as many potential listeners as possible, so we get no following. Because he just said you were on the spectrum. If you even just read about your sign, you're on the spectrum. So Mom, if you're listening to this, you're on the spectrum. Sorry, quit listening. Because my mom reads her sign. Oh. And you wanted to marry her.
Yeah, and she said no.
Now I'll call you out. No, until you get money. That's what she said.
What the fuck, dude? This is clearly the antics of somebody who cares about what their sign is.
But, so did you guess right?
No.
Was she
No.
You thought you could do that guy's job? Because you probably could.
He got every single one of them wrong but one.
And he's like, oh yeah, this is what I do for a living.
Okay, so she's a Pisces. Let's see here. Measurements, 34, double D, and then two numbers that I have no clue what they mean.
What are the numbers?
24, 34?
Maybe her waist size or something.
No, waist size 24.
Oh, I guess that's different. I'm thinking of men's waist size. Yeah, I don't know what those numbers mean.
I don't know. 5'6", 123 pounds. That seems made up. 1, 2, 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. White.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
Brunette.
Yeah.
Fake boobs.
No, I don't think so.
That's right. Relationship status. Single.
Do I have a chance? Yes, I do.
Single. You guys can celebrate your birthday together. She's interested in guys and girls.
Wow.
She's bi-curious.
I don't think. No, I think that's bisexual. Bi-curious is when you're questioning it.
All right. How many profile views do you think she has on Pornhub.com?
Is it below or over 1 million?
Over.
2.5.
It's 3.33.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah. Career status. She's still active in the
active.
game. She started in 2014 to present, which actually, you know what? The fact
makes
that she's
sense.
still
Yeah.
active in the game means that she's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Because we watched that.
The documentary.
What it was Rashida Jones
Yeah,
documentary.
it was.
Hot Girls Wanted.
Hot Girls Wanted.
Yeah, I know. Man, told you I'm good at trivia.
That was pretty good. Put it on the plastic.
Put it on the plastic. It's a classic. When you go to Wendy's, you got to tell them, put it on the plastic. Act like you're real highballing in Miami, Florida.
I actually like that documentary.
Okay, hold on. Porn star profile views, 3.3. Profile views, 445,000. I don't know what the difference is.
Maybe you can. It's like you can tag them or add the model in the porno. Mm-hmm. So she has a lot of add the model, but her profile doesn't give views.
All right. How many Okay, I see what the difference is. She only joined Pornhub because you know how you get the blue check mark if you upload videos to Pornhub yourself?
Yeah.
She only joined a year ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So she started uploading herself, figuring out that you don't need Naughty America to help you make
It's like
a porno.
music. You don't need a record label anymore. Just do it
right.
yourself.
She's now the little Zan of the porn world.
Yeah.
She doesn't need it. All right. So how many video views do you think that this porn star that you met in a Taco Bell has racked up over the years? 2014, 5 years.
Tell me.
Take a guess.
Over 5 million.
Okay, that's a bad guess.
Oh, I don't fucking have any gauge.
Oh, okay.
I don't read porn stats like you do.
Okay, well, you know what? Some people collect baseball cards. Some people read
And
porn.
you rate porn stars, yes.
Yeah.
You don't. Just you.
Yeah, Mandingo. That guy's numbers are
you.
through the roof.
Yeah, him and Johnny Sins, I'm sure,
Johnny
top of
Sins.
the fucking charts.
Also, I'm watching gifs of her getting fucked over and over again while I'm reading these stats. So we might have to take another break.
So what are the views? Tell me.
96,972,992.
God damn.
Make it 993. Save for later. So I think that she. Oh, and then the best part about her profile here. That's how you know she's really active. It's really her. She has her Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, but best of all, her Amazon wish list.
Oh, of course. That's how you know it's her.
She's really slutting it up for these guys.
Yeah, I'll send you a waffle maker for a custom video.
So I don't even know why this is on her list, but it's an anklet for $8.
Buy it yourself.
Yeah, just buy it.
it. Just buy it.
Item number 2, hot, cute, Japanese style blue and pink striped panties, bikini cosplay, cotton.
How much?
$10.99.
Just buy it.
Yeah, she's got 96 million
You
views.
don't need my fucking money to buy those.
Yeah, this girl's really out here.
There's someone out there gonna buy it.
Winter slouch, top over the knee high knit boot socks. Another fetish item, the knee high sock. No price listed. No sellers. Lenny Zinn, women's cashmere oversized loose knitted crew neck. So that's like what did they call that sweater? The Virgin Killer sweater. Remember that trend that went around? It's one of those.
Let me see.
It's like $38. I mean, it doesn't look like that in the Amazon photo.
Yeah.
A dress for $35. What is this?
Buy it yourself.
Massage bottle holster double kit. 2 bottles heavy duty. $16. A Pride yoga mat. And Sunscreen Shawl Tapestry Hippie, $30.49. Just buy it, you bitch.
You have the money.
Some more knee-high socks. 3-piece Marvelous Mime costume.
Mime costume?
That-
Let me see.
Here, let me pull
Pull it up.
it up. This isn't even a sexy mime. It's just a mime costume.
She just
dude.
wants... It's her next Halloween costume.
She's just trying to finesse a Halloween costume.
Fuck, how much is that?
Adult baby diaper lover button crouch.
What?
I'm sorry. Adult baby diaper lover button crotch adult baby onesie. Here, we can.
What the fuck?
That does not look like. It just looks like a dress. I don't know why that's called an adult baby lover diaper lover.
There's a diaper underneath, probably.
Hold on, there's more.
More images. It's a nice model they use.
No, there's not.
I don't know. That's weird.
You know what? I was on AliExpress this week. They do a lot of camel toe on AliExpress over
really?
there. Yeah, it's just random items, and like it's like why does this model have like a fat fucking camel toe?
But there's a psychology behind it. They've probably done studies to
I mean, it
where,
worked. I was on AliExpress for like 45 minutes.
You're the only person jerking off to AliExpress.
Another adult baby diaper lover snap crotch adult onesie. Oh, it's a snap crotch onesie, so there's a snap crotch underneath that. Yeah. Okay.
That makes
Another
sense.
one. Another one. I feel like DJ Khaled. What's this? Polaroid camera. Fucking another adult baby onesie.
Jesus.
She claims she's size extra small.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm thinking about her. I've never seen one of her videos. Come Here Daddy vest halter short. The No Bra Club crop top. African black soap body wash, $19. I don't know what's so special about that. And then my favorite and the last on the list, as far as I'm concerned, Spunk hybrid lubricant water and silicone-based personal sex lubricant. She already has one,
Listen,
but she needs two.
buy your own fucking lubricant.
Yeah. She probably gets that shit for free. Yeah.
She has to.
Right? Like
She'll get 96 million views.
Skateboarders ain't paying for wheels.
No.
Why is she paying for lube?
I think she's just trying to get free stuff from desperate men.
Yeah, that's what I would do too if I was a sexy lady. Why would I pay for anything?
Don't have to.
You don't have to. I guarantee you that she didn't buy that Taco Bell that you saw her eating.
No, she was with another chick.
Oh, you think they do les work together?
I don't think so. I think she was just... It says she lives in Los Angeles.
It did say that. It claimed that she was in Los Angeles.
I think she was just visiting. I just happened to see her. It was such a weird because the area... If you've ever been to Wesley Chapel, Florida, it's not huge. So if it was like a Taco Bell in like downtown Tampa, I'd be like, that makes sense. But it was like...
No, it makes a lot of
Wesley
sense.
Chapel.
Tampa is a really big spot, and a lot of celebrities live in Tampa. But they don't live downtown. Nobody lives downtown.
But I thought she'd be down there if she's gonna be visiting Tampa and doing something at that time of night. It wouldn't be at that Taco Bell.
But like I said, that was old because she was 20, so that was 2 years ago. She may have lived there. Wait, it was 2 years ago that you saw her.
About a year ago.
Oh, about a year. She may have moved back.
Maybe.
LA's expensive.
But Tampa is a good place. I mean, that's a lot of stuff happens in the industry in Florida too.
Yeah. Florida's big in the porn industry.
Maybe she lives in Miami now because they do a lot of stuff in Miami.
Miami is huge
Tampa,
in the porno
huge.
biz. I think they shoot those. What is it called? Property.
Oh yeah.
Property video. You know those ones?
Yes.
Where they fuck the real estate agent.
Yeah.
The quote unquote real estate agent.
Yes.
Yeah, I think those are filmed in Miami based on a little research.
It's all the
I
same
did.
house too.
Is it really?
It looks like it. It looks
I
like
don't know.
it's always the same
I ain't
house.
looking at the house.
If you notice a lot. Oh, one time I was watching a porno, and the bed sheets and the comforter they had were the same ones I had in my room.
Man, you got a porn. You're like a.
It's really weird.
Yeah, you got something going on in the porn world.
Am I connected to the porn world?
You should get into it.
I don't think I could.
You're fringe enough. You got the body mod. I think that Marshall should be in the pornography industry. You could hold the boom mic.
I don't have the penis though.
Why do you assume you're on camera?
I want to be on camera. I'm not holding the boom mic, and I'm not much of a director, so.
This guy thinks he's hot shit, thinks he can be on camera. I said you should be in
I'm
the porn business. I didn't say you should be on camera.
I'm the Spielberg of the porn industry.
Yeah, you could direct porn. You watched enough of it, right? You know exactly what's going on
I'm
in
not
porn.
directing porn.
What?
I'm not directing porn.
You should.
If I'm going to direct something, it's something worthwhile.
You could be like the Jon Favreau of porn.
Yeah, have you seen Chef?
Have you ever seen Chef?
Oh, we were talking about a director. No, he wasn't a director. He was a writer. But we saw his lookalike at lunch. What was his name? Bruce Valanche.
Oh, Bruce Valanche. Okay.
We saw. If you guys know Bruce Valanche, we saw a woman wearing like an American flag
Shawl,
I guess.
Yeah.
And she looked just like Bruce Valanche. If you don't know Bruce Valanche,
He's the head writer for the Oscars. He writes all the jokes for all the award shows. That's what he's mostly known for. He's a gay man. They call him a comic genius. You'd see him on like celebrity reality TV a lot. He did a lot of game show work. That's how I know who he is. I saw that woman and I couldn't find his name. I found him on a list of 15 weird looking actors on IMDb. And there's some weird looking motherfucker. They got the dude from Mr. Deeds on. Was it Mr. Deeds? No, Happy Gilmore. You know the fucker who gets the nail in his head at the beginning of the movie?
oh yeah.
They had him on the list.
That's funny. I saw the movie yesterday.
Yeah?
It was on.
Yeah, I hate that movie.
I didn't watch it.
I watched it too much as a kid. I don't fuck with that movie. What's the other thing I wanted to talk about? I have something big and I wanted to talk about, but I haven't got to talk about it yet. Oh! Fuck, we might have to hold that for next week. What's the time? I don't know. Fuck it, let's do it.
If it goes a little longer, it goes a little longer.
Fuck, we'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah. So this week I was dining with my family, and then somebody did a crime in front of me. They assaulted me with my eyeballs. They assaulted. They were wearing Deadpool merch. I fucking hate anybody wearing Deadpool merch. I'm going on record. Fuck you.
I'll one up you.
Yeah.
If you're an adult over the age of 25, and that's being very generous.
Yeah.
And you're wearing anything superhero related.
Unless you have a reason, like you might be on the spectrum.
Rethink it. Do you know, I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods. Do you know how many like adults I'd see in like cargo shorts and Captain America shirts? It's like at some point you gotta go, you're not a child anymore.
That's
Why
right.
are you wearing that? And then you're buying Asics, which is the worst shoe to pair with those two items.
Surprised we're not buying those white ass New Balances.
Oh, the 623.
Yeah.
Or the Nike Air Monarch.
Oh yeah, the Air Monarch's huge for the old fuckers.
The only person looks cool wearing Air Monarchs is Pete Carroll.
Oh, does he wear them?
Yeah, that's it.
He does look good with his little white sneakers compared to his navy blue sweater.
He's always wearing the blue sweater, the khaki shorts, and the white shoes. He looks cool.
Sometimes khaki pants if it's cold.
Yeah, but he's also an NFL head coach.
And he probably has 1,000 pairs of them.
Yes, he's also in shape. The people who buy Air Monarchs are always like 350, 400 pound old men. I've seen guys who have to have their wives help them into them while sitting in the electric cart.
That's not good. My grandfather had a medical problem, so he can't bend over anymore. He wears Velcro. Just buy Velcro, dude.
That's a smart move.
Yeah. He has to go, Velcro.
I have to watch this poor excuse of an old man go, honey, can you tie my shoe for me? And he gets extra, extra wide. Mm-hmm. He needs wider. He needs wider. He goes, you got anything wider? I go, no, that's the widest shoe we have at a normal retailer. You need to go online. And then you get the typical old person response, I don't shop online. They steal my money. Those websites steal my money. No, they don't.
You know what's funny is old people will not put their credit card into a computer.
They're scared.
But they're more than happy to talk to a stranger over the phone and give them their phone, their fucking credit card number.
It's crazy.
It's like you're talking to a person. Like a person who could write down your fucking number and go on a spending spree.
Didn't that happen to you a lot? Because you worked a call center job,
I worked
right?
at a call center where my job, it was a real scam. It was a real scam. I would talk to elderly people who didn't want to order online, and all I did was sit on the website and listen to what they want and then order it for them online. I didn't use a special portal.
Dude.
I didn't.
You could have went on shopping sprees every fucking day of your life.
It was the retailer was so fucking shit. I wouldn't want anything from them.
No, but I'm saying you could steal
Their credit card.
just steal their card and use it at wherever you shop. Urban Outfitters, I know your style.
I don't shop at Urban
No, I know you
Outfitters. I'm
don't.
not a prick.
I do. Fuck you.
I knew it.
No, you could have done that, but you have integrity, I guess.
Yeah, Integrity.
That job sucked. I remember you working that job.
Yeah, that's a math term that I don't know what it means. Integrals.
Oh,
Do you know
I
what
have
that
no idea.
means?
Fuck no.
No. And if you do, guess what? You're a big fucking stupid nerd.
They're not stupid. They're just a big nerd.
Big nerd.
But back to superhero shirts. Don't wear them. I'm sorry. I just don't understand. I don't like. Maybe it's because I don't like superhero movies.
I hate 'em.
I don't like comic books.
I hate them.
I don't like fantasy.
I hate them.
I don't like sci-fi.
Hate it.
I don't like make believe.
Hate them.
So why do you wear this shirt?
Did you have an active imagination when you were a kid?
Yes,
I didn't.
but I still don't like that shit.
When I have free time to myself, I talk to myself.
I talk to myself a lot.
Yeah. I think that's why we're pretty okay at this.
Yeah.
Because we're used to talking to nothing.
I mean, we would talk for fucking hours every day
Every single
about
day.
nothing.
That's right.
So he said, let's record it.
That's right. And now you guys are listening to it, and now we're talking to somebody. You sitting at home with your cat or your dog, you're giving him a pet, you're giving him a lick if you're weird, and it means so much to us. Thank you so much for listening, because we'd be having this conversation either way, and I'm glad we're able to share this experience with the folks at home. That's what my favorite TV expressions. The folks at home.
Anyway, thank you for listening.
Is that a podcast?
Yeah, I think it's a podcast. Unless you got anything else.
Let's see here. I'm doing the math. 15. Yeah, that's a podcast. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
If you liked what you heard, share with a family or friend. We really appreciate it. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, at TDFA Americans.
That's right.
Like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube channel. We upload every Tuesday and Friday.
That's right.
Fridays are full episodes. Tuesdays are clip days. Those are always fun because it's the best part of the podcast.
That's right. Oh, and give us five big ones. 5 big ups on iTunes. That helps us more than you would ever know. Pushes us up on the list so we could get more swaggy viewers like you. Swaggy. What a weird word. I don't like it. But that's for next week.
Yep. Thank you guys for listening. We will talk to you next week.
Later.
Bye-bye.